Hi, I'm now making a further video log about this new geranium that I found growing fairly close to where I live, and this is what I'm tentatively calling Geranium Graciei. It seems to grow together with dovesfoot cranesbill, but it also grows together with Pyrenean or hedgerow cranesbill. If I look over here, here's a typical example of hedgerow cranesbill, which has got the much bigger and darker flower. So maybe the Graciei variety bears some relation to Pyrenean cranesbill too. And here's a very tall Pyrenean cranesbill, and you can see it has the 5 lobed leaves, which is different from dove's foot. And here's more of the pale flowered Graciei form, and you can see that many of these leaves are 5 lobed, rather like the Pyrenean cranesbill, but they're more deeply cut than that. And here's a nicely open large flower of Graciei, and more of these plants out in flower now, and it's a bit taller than dove's foot cranesbill, it seems to me. And here's another plant just coming into bloom now, and it seems very distinct and stable compared with the other flowered forms, the other pale flowered forms, and the leaves are fairly distinctive. You can see here's a typical geranium molle, dove's foot cranesbill flower, and you can see that it is different, and it's much consistently darker in colour than the pale flowered Graciei form. And here we have the molle dove's foot cranesbill form growing together in a large group with the Graciei form, and you can see just how deep the mixture is, and it seems like almost like that this new pale flowered cranesbill has formed within a mat of dove's foot cranesbill, suggesting that they might have come from the same batch of seed, though it might be a bit daring to suggest that. And 20 metres away from where we've just been, here's a form of the cranesbill, the pale flowered cranesbill, that is quite tall. There aren't any dark pink flowers mixed in with this one. It's just one type variety here. Another metre away from the last plant, and we've got yet another one, consistently pink flowered form. And there are a large number of these plants coming up all along a fence line about 10 to 20 metres away from where the mixed clump grew together. And you can just see how many of these plants there are here. Dozens of. Another one here about 2 metres away from the last one. And more here. These plants look to be of stable form, a pale pink, and I've no doubt that they must have come from original seed sets, but they're producing 2 different kinds of offspring. So here we have an open flower of Geranium Graciei, which definitely seems to have a larger flower than dove's foot cranesbill, and is very, very pale pink or almost white. And I think they're different species. Looking at the Pyrenean cranesbills growing closely, maybe it's a hybrid between Pyrenean and dove's foot cranesbill, but I'm not sure about that. And here, about 30 metres away from where we saw the mixed plants growing together, we've got more Graciei, which is clearly stable, with no dark coloured flowers appearing in this group. What I will do is end this video here. I'm going to collect some leaves so I can get a more accurate count of the leaf load numbers in this species or variety, and I'll post them under the video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching as usual. Many thanks.